Hey there guys, and welcome back to No More Heroes 2 Desperate Struggle. In the last part, we worked out at the gym to max out our health. I didn't bother with attacking strength because that dumbbell throwing minigame just frickin' sucks. But yeah, we're in, Pizza Batt Towers. Gonna slice through the hordes and hordes of goons to get to the, final boss fight. Against the head of the multi-billion-dollar corporation that owns the entire town. So what happens when we kill him? Like, do we own the entire town? That would be so sweet. We can name it Travisville. Wait, that sounds kinda lame. That's like what Travis would name a city if he was playing a SimCity game. But yeah, we get the tiger through slot machine. And that's really nice, because we're just fighting a bunch of these guys that I really hate to fight. And what the hell is up with this sword? Is it like lagging all behind him? Okay, and the tiger really works great at rushing through the hallways. Go here. Wow, those guys just jump down from the upper levels. They must have iron legs. Thighs of steel. And yeah, what is that guy gonna... He attacks me with frickin' cutlery. What does he think he's going to get? Although that guy does have frickin' ninja skills. I mean, did you see when I knocked him back, he just rolled right back up? That's lead. Charge it. Ah, crap. I keep thinking that has longer range than it does, or it fires some kind of projectile. Travis needs a projectile move. I mean, the longest range you can get is if you use the peony, and that's only situational. But yeah, backflip, slice. Wait, what? How did that not work? Oh well, he's dead now. Crap, man, they just keep on coming. Chainsaw fat guys. Oh, nice. Charge his head right off. Come on. Oh yeah, couldn't have come at a better time. Shockwave of death. Sure as hell dealt with the fat chainsaw guys. But there's still a fat guy with an axe here. Silly lumberjack. Go back to the woods. Go fight a bear. Like Zangief. Yeah, if you don't know who Zangief is, you're really behind on your common gaming knowledge. I mean, every gamer should know Zangief. I mean, really. Go play one of the 10 billion versions of Street Fighter 2. Even though I've never owned a Street Fighter game, but I've played Street Fighter 2, the original version, at like a friend's place on the Super Nintendo. Yeah, he's a few years older than me, and he had an older brother who was around during that era, so he has a Super Nintendo. And I don't. I started out with Nintendo 64. Although when I opened it, I wasn't being so dramatic like the Nintendo 64 kid. I mean, sure, it was like, oh man, this is awesome, but it was like, Nintendo 64! And freaking shouting at the top of their lungs. That kid has become like an internet celebrity. Although he probably didn't intend for that to happen. Hell, I don't even know if the internet was around when that video was made. I mean, what year did the Nintendo 64 come out? Like 96? 95, 96 somewhere? When did the internet start getting really big? Like, I think that also must have been sometime in the 90s. Although I wouldn't really know. I'm not much of an expert on the history of the internet. Oh well. Are we done? I think we are. Okay, move to the exclamation mark. What? We can't go this way. Oh, screw that. I'll have to walk all the bloody way around. Oh well, it's not like we have a choice. Great, more guys. More fat guys, and he just pulled the chainsaw out of his ass. I mean, did you see that? First he didn't have one, and then it just appeared in his hand. Kinda like where Link leaves all his weapons. Or, what do you call it? Kratos. Yeah, remember in God of War 3. Where the hell is that guy going? Go on, get over here, you fat bastard. There we go. And come on, I want to stab him in the chest when he's down. Roll. Yep, chainsaw. Crap. Since when can they turn around when they're doing that? I call shenanigans. Roll, roll. There we go. And slice him. Nice. Doused in blood. Wait, what? Oh, I see. We have to take a little detour through one of the shops. Whoa, look at those ninja blocking skills. Damn, Travis may be a Jedi after all. Then he might just be the most badass Jedi ever. Right behind Samuel L. Jackson, because let's face it, no one's more badass than Samuel L. Jackson. Get up you so I can pick you up and do an epic pile driver. Ah, crap, not one of those guys again. Whoa, did I pull off some kind of counter move? Didn't know he could do that. Oh well. Pretty sure I won't be able to pull it off a second time. Now, just kill that guy. Slice his torso off and let him spout blood like a freaking blood cannon. Oh well, break the doors. Why do we always have to resort to vandalism to getting around? Or to get around? I really don't know what I'm talking about. Oh, it has been a long and tiring day. Narrating No More Heroes videos. Working. Driving lessons. Walking the dog. And watch him chase after some donkeys. Oh, long story, maybe for another day. Slice that guy's head off. Come on, you! Why does he walk so slow? Ooh! We're painting the ceiling red today. And double masturbating. Ah, dude! You don't interrupt the guy when he's jerking it. That's not cool. It's meant to be done in secrecy. Pizza. And... oh man, I guess that fills up the battery just fine. Why jerk it when you can just take a blue thingy to make it go hard? Oh well. Come on, gun guy. You and me. And now it's just me, because you're dead. Kick the ninja. Lol, that actually works pretty damn well. And... wait, how did I slice just his head off? I totally got him, like, in the torso, like, in the hip department. Oh well. Why is there, like, a fence in front of the escalators? Yeah, those are called escalators. I was confusing them with elevators for a moment. Sound kind of similar, you know, escalator, elevator. Okay, emos, let's roll. Let's dance. Come on, stop stepping back, don't be a wuss. You think you are so tough with your baseball bat? Well, I don't think so. I will kick you in the stomach. And then I will pick you up for a little... ooh, nice. Gotta love it how the swords just land in his chest when you throw them. Just like, yeah, I'm gonna throw my swords in the air now, and they might very well just come down on me and kill me, but no, they just so happen to land on you instead. Such convenience. Or maybe Travis has it all planned out. And, wow, if you stab a guy, he explodes. Sweet. Okay, ninja guy, you're no match for my super speed. Hell, not even a real ninja could keep up with super speeding Travis. Though I do wonder where the hell did he get all the powers to slow down time and morph into a tiger? Yeah. I wonder. Lots of seats and tables. I guess we're like at some kind of restaurant now. But I don't care. We'll vandalize it anyway. Because we're Travis Touchdown and the rules of society do not apply to us. Because we are an outcast of society. Come on. Aw, man, I wanted to do a suplex. Oh, we're still gonna do a suplex. And spear him again. And he explodes into a puffy red cloud of blood. And crap, looks like I need to jerk it again. My battery's getting kind of low. Come on, get up, you. Wait, he's already up. Ooh, shame I didn't just send him right through the glass. That would have been funny. Alright, another gun guy. Yep, not gonna hit me with that. Because I'm ninja, I dodge stuff. I'm really not getting lucky with the slot machine lately. I mean, when was my last power up? Like 2 minutes ago? Or something like that. Haven't really been keeping track. Guess that's kind of what happens when I'm just blabbing on about stuff. I forget all track of time. Not that it really matters though, because I really don't have anything else on my hands than narrating videos. Yeah. That's what you get if you don't go to school anymore. You have just tons of free time and no freaking clue how the hell to spend it all. So I watch some TV. Go for a walk occasionally. Work a lot. Play a lot of video games. Buy a lot of video games. Because you work a lot. Getting you a lot of money, which you can buy a lot of video games. Like I bought 3 last week. I bought Bionic Commando, Assassin's Creed, and Dark Sector. And yeah, all 3 are kind of regrettable purchases because I don't really like any of them. I mean, I beat and recorded Bionic Commando already, but that game was so frustrating. It had like the worst checkpoint system ever. And I've like recorded 10 parts or so of Dark Sector, but it's just such a generic third-person shooter game. And the bosses are way too hard. They all have one-hit kill moves and they're hard as hell to kill. And I don't really like Assassin's Creed 1 that much either. First of all, why the hell does it not have subtitles? I mean, any game that has spoken text should have the option to turn on subtitles. Like, first God of War, now Assassin's Creed, why do all these supposedly great games have no subtitles? That's just bullshit. I mean, what if you're deaf and you bought Assassin's Creed? You're fucked. Yeah, Ubisoft, how about that? You're ignorant towards deaf people. Deaf people can play video games too, you know. I'm gonna start a campaign to take down Ubisoft because they don't care about deaf people. I mean, handicapped people can play games just fine. I had a friend who's like pretty much blind. I think he said he can like see 4% with his left eye and 7% with his right eye or something. He's pretty much near totally blind, and he can still manage to play video games somehow. He has to sit like really freaking close to the screen. I've never seen him do it, but from what I've heard him say, he can like play. He likes to play FIFA, soccer, and apparently he sits really freaking close to the TV, and then he can like barely make out the things, but he still manages to play it. So yeah, that I kind of admire that. Hell, I know if I was ever gonna go blind or near blind, I sure as hell wouldn't stop playing games. Guys, you can pretty much always tell what's going on by the sound and all. I mean, come on. Close your eyes and just listen to the video. I'll just stop talking for a while and tell me what you think is going on. Yeah, you can pretty much tell Travis is cutting the crap out of people just by listening. Now, even though I'm sure some of you cheated and didn't close their eyes because I told you, come on, don't cheat. I'm the only one who's allowed to cheat in these LPs by cutting out all my failures. Although I didn't really need to do any of that in this LP. So, yeah, cutting out stuff was more for, like, Ben 10. Glad that's over. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's a decent game and all, but the bosses were just so frustrating. Oh well. I should probably cut the crap out of another one of my new LPs, which is gonna start pretty soon, like right after this. Like, yeah, I have the next 2 LPs already planned out to replace Ben 10 and this. Because this is gonna end tomorrow. Tomorrow's the final part. And yeah, let me just say that the 2 new LPs will star Nintendo's oldest nemesis. Because, let's face it, I've heard some people say that my channel doesn't have enough Nintendo these days. And they're right about that. I mean, I have, like right now I have Infamous, Uncharted, No More Heroes, Metal Gear. Like, none of that's Nintendo. I mean, No More Heroes is on a Nintendo console, but it's not made by Nintendo. Doesn't star one of Nintendo's familiar characters, so I'm just going to do 2 Nintendo games next, just to give you Nintendo fanboys what you want. Because I've been leaning more towards Sony with my LPs lately. Can't really say I blame myself, because Sony makes awesome games as well. I mean, that's the main difference between PS3 and Xbox 360, apart from free online and stuff. And don't get me going about the whole PSN crap. It could happen to Xbox 360 just as easily, and you know it. But yeah, let's just take a look at their exclusive franchises, like somewhat. Now, what exclusive franchises does Xbox 360 have that are like worth it? You've got Halo, Gears of War, and I guess you could probably consider like Fable to that list. And that's about it. 3 series. Now let's take a look at what PlayStation 3 has to offer. God of War, Infamous, Uncharted, Metal Gear, like Metal Gear Solid 4. You've got like Resistance, Killzone, Little Big Planet. Probably a whole lot more that I'm forgetting, but those are pretty much all the ones that come to mind now, and that's like over twice the amount of exclusives that Xbox has. And yeah, there was a slight cut there because this was originally supposed to like be the end of the part, but I figured, well, there's still a little bit of goon killing in before the boss fight, so we'll just slap that on the end of this video and just make the next video with the entire boss fight, which was originally supposed to be a 2-parter as well. But yeah, I just figured I'm gonna slap it down into one video. Hey, let me go. This ain't no time for a... was not gonna say... Should not say that. Probably gonna offend some people. Oh well. Triple cherries, super speed. Must say it looks pretty cool, like on the enemies, where you can still like see all the slash marks on them, and they pretty much light up like a freaking Christmas tree. I mean, look at that guy. He's got glowing red stripes all over him before he explodes and vaporizes. A little coughing there, because that's healthy from time to time, I guess. Or maybe it's just a sign I need to go get me a drink, because my Coke's all empty. And though it has been for the entirety of narrating this, but I guess after like 18.5 minutes of talking, you're kinda gonna get a dry throat. And I don't feel like pausing in and going downstairs to get me a drink, because that means going down 2 flights of stairs and then going up 2 flights of stairs. I'm not much of a fan of climbing upstairs. I mean, if my house had an elevator, I would love it, but it doesn't, so I have to deal with it. Okay, because now the guys are like guys in tuxedos, which makes them look more like security guards, which I guess the owner of a multi-billion-dollar company would have. But who equips their security guards with chainsaws? I mean, I can understand handguns and tasers. I mean, tasers are freaking badass. If they weren't illegal, I would totally want to have a taser. Not for just like zapping random people, but just for safety. Because there's some... You really don't want to go outside in the middle of the night where I live. I mean, on occasional days. Like, a while ago, I was walking my dogs, 2 Rottweilers, 1 male, 1 female, 7 years old and 9 years old respectively. And I was just walking on the bike trail near my house, and there were some punks sitting there, like on some benches. And one of them starts talking to me and is like, "Oh, what kind of dogs are those?" And I'm like, "Yeah, they're Rottweilers." "Oh yeah, I've had those since I was a kid. I love those things. Can I pet one?" So he was walking towards the male one, and I said, "Yeah, you might not want to do that. You wouldn't be the first guy who got bitten." Yeah, he bit my neighbor a long time ago. I don't really know why. I don't think the neighbor really provoked him. Guess he just had a panic attack or something. But yeah, the guy tries to pet him, the dog starts to growl, and lunges at him. Guy dives backwards, gets freaking pissed, runs back to all his mates. And then from a safe distance, he starts, "Dude, get the fuck out of here with that fucking dog of yours, or you're gonna be in some real trouble." And yeah, I simply said back, "Dude, I told you don't do that. It's not my fault if you don't listen to me." And then I like ran into those guys again a few days ago. And yeah, he immediately looked at my dog again and went like, "Dude, I thought I told you I don't want to see you here again." And I was like, "Yeah, dude, you might want to just stay there, because once my dog has a taste for blood, he won't stop until he gets it." And then he just shut his mouth hole and sat there, and I just walked on. So hooray for fearsome dogs. They can keep punks away. Especially if you have two of them. I mean, no one's really going to stand up to you if you have two 50 or two 100-pound Rottweilers walking next to you. At least they think that's like how pounds work. At least they both weigh like 50 kilograms. But that doesn't really say anything to you Americans. Anyways, in the next and final part of No More Heroes 2 Desperate Struggle, it is time for the final boss fight. So stay tuned until tomorrow. Bye-bye.